guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about, well, let me first introduce my husband, Nick Williams, who also did this with me. We took our Vitagene Ancestry Plus test. And what makes Vitagene different than a company like Ancestry or something like that that you swab your cheek and you send it off and then you get your Ancestry results back? Vitagene is actually a Nutrigenomics type test. So it tells you the type of exercise and diet that your body will best respond to because of your genetics and your background. And it also gives you supplement recommendations for different supplements that you can take for your body to get the most out of your genetics. The way it works is we ordered the cheek swabs online, and then while we were waiting for them to come in, while we were waiting for them to come in, we filled out a questionnaire. So, this is not an ideal time to be drinking water. We filled out a questionnaire that talks about your goals and also your lifestyle so that it can give you a more personalized plan based on your answers that you give back on this questionnaire. Once you send your cheek swab out, your DNA out there into the world, you get your results back in 4 to 6 weeks, and then that is when the true fun begins.
Kind of like an STD test.
What? But when you get your results, you'll first get them online. They'll email you a list of everything that's covered in this packet, but you'll also receive a hard copy packet that has all of your information in here so that you can refer back to this at any time. Vitagene is actually the only company that sends you back a nutrition and supplementation analysis as well as your Ancestry results. What?
Zell just stuck her little snout through my arm.
We have a special guest here, Zell.
Crackers and cheese.
First thing that comes up is your Ancestry, which is a worldview into your past. So this is my map right here. And as you can see, those are the regions that I am from. So I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown of what those are. I'm 92.83% British, Irish, European. It's a lot. That's like a lot. Yeah. I thought I was Dutch. Not anywhere near it. Right? Not anywhere near being Dutch, right?
You're right. Dutch? Dutchland?
Dutch. No, Dutch. It's not Dutchland. It's the Netherlands.
Just make sure we don't look like idiots here.
This is the craziest one for me that I am, I'm shocked about this. I never would have guessed this. I'm so glad I did this test because I'm 2.86 Western Middle Eastern. And I'm gonna show you on here so you believe me because it's real. And then I'm 0.19% Southern American and 0.14% Southeastern European.
Southern America. South America.
Southern American, South American. The way that they have it written here, it says Southern America. So South America.
You are either Polish, Ukraine, Romanian, Hungarian, Slovakian,
that's a lot.
Czech Republic.
That's a lot of stuff.
Croatia.
But the main one is
Serbian.
British, Irish, European. So here is a up close shot of my results, so you believe me. What's in the Western Middle East?
The Western Middle East would be like Iran. Let's look it up. Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Iran, that area.
Okay.
Syria.
All right, well, let's tell them about yours.
Yemen, Oman.
Let's tell them yours. Nick's is all clustered together in one little area. It's not spread out at all.
I am.
Show them your map.
Pretty condensed.
Yeah.
British, Irish, Europe, 54%. Western Central Europe, 35.77%. Southern Western Europe, also known as Spain. Conquistadors.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, 7%. In Southeastern Europe, which would be Italy and Croatia and some of those other countries, 3%.
So he's 100% European. Now let's go. It gives you Genetics 101, which is just a crash course into understanding your DNA. But then when you turn the page, it'll give you your vitality snapshot, which is your summary of your DNA attributes. So it starts with your diet. And it says for me, I have a typical risk for obesity. So if you had, it would tell you here if you had a high risk or a low risk. And I have a typical risk, so it tells me that I need to maintain a low risk with diet. So, or maintain low risk with diet and supplement with vitamins and exercise at least 3 times a week to avoid obesity. And it also talks about alcohol. And it says that I metabolize alcohol normally, so you should consume it in moderation, track your drinks, and eat while drinking. What is yours? Nick is the same.
Mine's the same.
Typical risk and normal metabolism. Then we go to fat and sodium. It says I have a normal fat and normal sodium levels. And to eat plant-based and consider low carb. Don't overdo on salt. You're the same?
Yep.
For cholesterol, it says normal cholesterol and normal triglycerides. You're the same. Then it goes down to dairy. It says I'm likely tolerant of dairy. Nick is also likely tolerant.
I would question that though.
Me? I'm tolerant of dairy. Oh.
I'm tolerant of dairy too.
It says likely tolerant. It doesn't mean that you are tolerant. It just means likely based on your genetics or based on your DNA. That
I'm just saying. Get a couple of glasses
I don't
of
need
milk
to know.
in me.
I don't need to know, Nick.
I'd question that.
It says we're both likely tolerant to gluten, and I think we both are.
Even though neither one of us know what gluten actually is.
It says, eat quinoa. Emotional eating. It says we are unlikely to be emotional eaters. And Nick, oh no, I am unlikely to be an emotional eater, and you are likely to be an emotional eater. Would you say that you are?
Yeah, I'd say that.
You're an emotional eater?
I don't drink tea when I'm stressed.
Well, it's telling you that you should drink tea when you're stressed instead of eating emotionally.
Stick to one flavor each meal.
It's telling Nick, since he is likely to emotional eat, to stick to one flavor each meal, drink tea when he's stressed, and exercise when he gets cravings.
I do need to exercise more.
Mine says that I'm unlikely to emotionally eat, but I don't know. And that's kind of true because I've noticed that when I get really depressed, when something's really, really bothering me, I'm really stressed, I don't want to eat at all. I will always, when I'm stressed and or depressed, I will lose a ton of weight.
See, I would say I drink more when I'm stressed.
That's everyone. Okay, maybe not everyone, don't get offended. Okay, weight regain. It says that I would be likely to regain my weight after diet, which is so true. And it says try not to restrict your calories, eat more vegetables.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Eat more vegetables and supplement while dieting. Is yours the same?
Mine's the same.
So now we go to exercise. And for my performance, mine says mixed and average strength. So the exercise that it recommends for me is endurance and power activities like boxing or spin, which I love spin, so I was so happy to see that on here. And it says to mix in some body weight exercises, which I think is great.
Mine says mixed increased strength, and it says try different activities like badminton, foosball, and table tennis.
Next says try endurance and power activities.
Like powerlifting.
It says boxing and spin, but to mix in resistance training. So his is a little bit different than mine.
Well, I'm resistant to spin classes, so.
He did one spin class with me and he was just like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. It is hard.
Yeah.
So now when we go to response, it says limited for blood pressure and improves weight. So my response to exercise does improve weight, but it's limited for my blood pressure. Blood pressure issues do run in my family, so that doesn't surprise me. Nick's is the same.
Nope, I'm limited for weight.
Oh, so you're saying that the response to your exercise is limited for weight. So that means when you work out, it doesn't mean that for sure it's going to help you lose weight. It means that you have limited ability. So it's limited.
It's saying that if I want to lose weight, it's better for me to focus on my diet.
Yes.
That's going to be a problem.
I'm glad that exercise will improve my weight.
This isn't.
But not my blood pressure.
If I exercise, it improves my weight.
Do you remember the conversation that we had about how you said, no, if you work out, you can eat whatever you want, and then that did not work out. In micronutrients, vitamin A, I have low vitamin A. You have normal vitamin A.
Mm-hmm. Eat carrot, squash, and kale.
I'm supposed to eat liver or fish.
Go load up on some kale.
That's not gonna happen. Folate and B12. I have normal folate.
What's carotene?
What is that? I don't know. Beta carotene. Folate and B12. I have normal folate and normal B12.
I have low folate.
Low folate and normal B12. And it tells you underneath all of these things that you can eat and what you can do to actually improve that.
Hey, we did this today. I had crawfish.
Oh. And I have normal vitamin D.
Normal vitamin D.
Low iron.
It says spend time outdoors.
Yeah. We have low...
Balanced diet with mushrooms and dairy.
What? We have low iron. We both have low iron. That doesn't surprise me. I'm tired all the time. And then it goes to Aaryn's genetic health results, and it talks about my diet. It gives me a paragraph about my diet, and it says that, okay, so now it goes into everything that we just talked about. It gives you a full page on each of those things. So my first page is about obesity. So it says what your DNA says. It tells you a more in-depth way to improve and protect your body. And then it has a lineup of all your genes here, like a full lineup of your genes and these are the genes that gave them this reason, or that gave them this information to know about your obesity and all these other things that we just talked about. But it gives you a full lineup. So it says S&P gene and then your genotype, and it has it all lined up here for you. And then it gives you the science, history, and prevalence of what they're speaking about. So this is obesity. So it talks about the prevalence of obesity, the history of obesity, and the science behind it. For each thing that I just talked about, it has a separate page that covers that. And for each one, intake. So like for sodium intake, it tells me the gene that is giving that response.
On average, every age category in America exceeds the recommended level of fat intake.
Ew. So now it goes into supplements. What are supplements and why you should take them? And then it talks about a personalized supplementation recommendation. So right here,
what you paid the money for.
This whole thing. So here are all the supplements that they recommend that I should take. Now you can go out and buy those supplements individually wherever you want.
Vitamin A, folate.
We just talked about all that.
Vitamin B12. Iron.
Go to your supplements.
Supplements 101.
No, flip the page. So I have a long list of different supplements that would be good for me to take. And so it basically says that you can definitely go out and buy these supplements wherever you want to, but Vitagene also puts together customized packages. And I have one here I can show you with all the supplements that they recommend for you based on your information or based on your results. And they can send that to you in the mail if you want them to. Yeah, you should be taking...
Hit it on the head, Vitagene.
You should be taking probiotics, that's for sure.
Gut issues.
So I have a packet here of supplements, and I have...
Heartburn. There's like 4 heartburns on here.
I know, you need to take all of that. You should pick some up. I have a much longer list, though, than you do.
That's because I'm healthier.
So supplements for a healthy baby. And this has all the supplements that I'm taking because I am pregnant. So the supplements that I'm taking are for prenatal. And these are all supplements to take during the day. And this is what they look like. So in here for me, I have fish oil, DHA, a multi-probiotic, and a prenatal that also has DHA in it. So this is my, these are my supplements right now. There are more supplements on my personalized supplement recommendation.
Why didn't you order me in?
This is what, they sent this to me when I got pregnant. So.
The list here, Vitagene. Send it on over.
So.
Serious heartburn problem.
So yeah, so that is it, guys. That is everything you need to know about Vitagene. And I'm sorry that this took a long time to get up, but you know how it goes. We've been so busy lately. But now it's up and now it's here. Let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about the fact that I have almost 3% of Middle Eastern in there.
Yeah.
We were both really surprised. But and also once you guys,
American.
yeah, that was surprising too. So once you guys get your results back, come back and comment or tweet me or Facebook me or something. I want to know y'all's results. Let me know what you thought about it.
We're gonna crack into these tonight.
But like always, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will link Vitagene down below. And thank you, Vitagene, for sponsoring this video.
Thank you, Vitagene.
We'll see you next time. Bye.